What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another KingVishusPlays Riven Challenge Monday exclusive. And today I have another Riven Challenge. This is completed defense mission level 30 or higher. Only difference is this time we will not be using any type of energy consumables, and I actually got this challenge for someone in the YouTube comment sections. So he said, dude, I got this, but it also says without using energy consumables. D knows, man. They know, you know. So I decided to do like max duration Limbo, and I chose to use a COD Eris mainly because infested will run at the targets, and most of the time they don't have weapons, so it makes it a lot easier. And I was actually telling the guy in the comment section, and his name is actually some guy. I don't know your real name, but shouts out to you, man. I was actually telling him that I'm actually a Limbo main. Well, not a Limbo main, but Limbo is actually one of my favorite frames, and I really enjoy playing with him. So having to do this challenge and play with Limbo, I was like, I'm gonna find a way to cheese this. You know, I just really had to find a way to cheese this and show out, give Limbo some love, you know. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to stay in your passive, give yourself some energy. First thing you always want to do is cast your 2. Look at your peripherals, look for enemies, and then by peripherals, as you see, as soon as I see the first enemy to my left, I cast my 4. That way I can keep the maximum safe distance without the enemy getting too close, and me having to like instantly fail the mission. End of the day, you don't want to take any chances. Make sure you have a nice size range on your Limbo, lots of duration, using almost all of the duration mods. Of course your 2 will fall off, so please try to watch your 2 aggressively. As it goes off, cast it again immediately, keeping the enemies at a distance. And this is pretty much the Riven challenge. You just keep casting, keep your 2 up, make sure you're watching the timer on your 4, always uncast your 4 after each wave, and then recast. Alright, so wave 1 is clear, and I'm going to uncast my 2, uncast my 4, I'm going to cast my 2 again. We keep everything fresh. Watch your peripherals again. See the first enemy again over there to the left. Cast my 4. And then we just keep it going. I mean, it's not hard to Limbo at all, especially when you're solo. I know it can be tedious when playing in groups, but end of the day, these are some of the great tips that you can use to be a great Limbo. Like, Limbo is godly. It's just knowing your peripherals, knowing when to recast, watching your timers. Like, Limbo himself is a job, because not only are you using your abilities, you have to know when to uncast and recast. And this being solo, having the slightest error could actually mean you're at fault. And there's also 2 enemy types I need you to look out for when doing this challenge. There's one of them, I believe it's like the volatile runner. He explodes, and then I can't remember the name of the other one. It looks kind of like the MOAs, the one that stomp, but it's the infested version where they stomped, but at the same time they also spit out some type of like volcanic liquid. But that liquid can go through Limbo's bubble, and it can affect the pod. And they usually tend to spawn somewhere between wave 4 and wave 5. And I'm going to see if I can get any clips of them and zoom in on them. That's just something I believe you should pay attention to. Alright, so when attempting this challenge, I don't expect you to get it right on the first time. If you do, congratulations, you, my friend, have become a Limbo main. Alright, now it's just a volatile runner exploding. Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. So that's him exploding, and you see the radius on it. It is quite massive. I want to say probably 3 to 5 feet. And keeping them away from the pod is best, because it can do damage to the pod and you instantly fail. Even though they are not shooting any type of weapon, it is doing some type of damage. Alright, sorry about that. Due to the runtime of the video, I decided to fast forward through wave 4. But I do end up running into one of the mutilus Moa, and I found out what their name was. And decided to slow down a clip here. They should be showing up. See, in the top right, I am going to encounter one. This is what I'm telling you to look out for, because their volcanic stuff, it can affect the pod. And I just wanted to make sure to point that out to you. Make sure to get rid of them as well while you're here. They usually pop up on wave 5. None popped up on wave 4, and that's just something I wanted to point out. So be on the lookout for them on wave 5. If you have this Riven and you have that challenge, they do pop up, and I do encounter another one again right here. But I got him before he was able to spit up anything, and that was just something so there is more than one when you're doing this challenge, and that was just something I did want to point out to you. So be in your P's and Q's, because they will be there and ready to have you fail your challenge. And just like that, I've done my 5 waves, and that was how you get this challenge done, using no energy consumables. So if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and subscribe. If not, please give me a thumbs down. Either way, I do appreciate you as a person. And wow, we ended up getting a Dockroom Riven, and I heard that the Dockroom is one of the most OP-est Zal Rivens, and I'm glad I got one. And I'll probably be rolling that pretty soon. Alright, so if you haven't had a chance to check out any of my previous Riven videos, please go ahead and click on the Riven playlist. If there's a challenge in there that I haven't done, just drop me a comment in any one of the videos, and I'll try and get that done next Monday. Hey, you might end up being the next featured comment on the next video. See you next week. Peace.